Let's go on a ride, shall we? All right, I'm about to listen to the Kacey Musgraves album, Deeper Well. I'm hoping that we go so far down this well that we're going to get to Wonderland. Let's see. First track, Cardinal. Ooh. Oh, 70s all the way. Okay, right there, Crosby, Stills, and Nash, 100%. There, all the influences there, the harmonies, the double melody there, even the way it's mixed, where all the voices kind of sit in that same space. Ugh, I love that. Nice. Yeah, that feels so much like Wooden Ships. That feels so much in that Crosby, Stills, and Nash era. Such a fresh spin on it, though. What's that professional baseball team, the Cardinals? Ain't there a professional baseball team that's the Cardinals? Maybe they ought to make this their theme song. And really, this is the way to get chicks into baseball again. I like to think of us all in like the Kate Bush Wuthering Heights red dress out on the field. Cardinal, Wuthering Heights. Now let's go to the title track, Deeper Well. Love that strumming. I found a deeper well. I like that sweet refrain. It seems to like set out what the album's intention is. Yeah, it does feel like this title track here she is trying to communicate, hey, I've matured. I ain't all about just the drugs. I ain't all about getting high and having a good time. Now shut up if that ain't a Joni Mitchell little guitar intro right there. That's like Lil Green right there, 100%. That's like a Ladies of the Canyon kind of intro. Be good to me, and I'll be good to you. But please don't be too good to be true. I always love, now that to me is quintessential country when you got a clever line in there. That wordplay. Be good to me, I'll be good to you, but please don't be too good to be true. That to me is like, that's old school ladies of country when they, they're talking about love, but they're like, I'm going to be clever about it. I'm going to pull a Jane Austen on you. That right there is a Kacey Musgraves moment. That right there screamed Kacey to me. I almost said scrumped. Scramped. My Appalachian really came out there. But that right there is a Kacey moment, that when the drum drops in that second verse. Because that was huge for Golden Hour. I remember Slow Burn. That was huge for Slow Burn. She had that open chord. And then drum came in on the second verse. I know a lot of people do that, but it really felt like a Kacey move there. And it feels good too. Please don't be too good to be true. A lot of those harmonies remind me of in Shania's Come On Over. I don't know who the guy is that did the background vocals for that, but the still the one I want to, one that I belong to. The harmony in that is so freaking good. Go back and listen to it, but the harmonies here are tight. This album makes me want to go buy a lamp and move into a new house. Like, it's making me want to uproot my whole life and tell my husband we're moving to California. Okay, moving out. So something a little bit more straightforward here. I am expecting a good story because the instrumentation is kind of simple. Yeah, we kept living in the house, planting roses all around, leaving it better than we found it. Now autumn's moving in. We're moving out. Oh, that hurts me. Okay, so autumn's moving in and we're moving out. And as you see that, it's almost like you can feel the transition of the season. And she's got all these vignettes of a marriage, like the resolution of a marriage, the eventual fading away of this relationship. That's really, really pretty. I even like how that little guitar whines at the end, an echoing of the kind of the haunting.
I had a breakup and then I bought it. You always said it might be haunted. I think you're right.
Kacey, that was campy as shit. Okay, so she even had a little sound effect for it might be haunted, and you can kind of hear the ghostly echoes in the background. I love a campy moment. Good for you.
We're moving out.
Anyone who's been in a breakup can feel this one. Anyone who's ever lived with somebody and had to say goodbye knows that that is so painful when you've intertwined lives with them. And then you do start to play that back. With every room that you clear out, it's like you go through each room and you, like your ghosts dance in front of you. And I feel like she has set up these beautiful vignettes of a marriage that you get to peek into, like little rooms of a house. Each verse feels like that. Nick Drake, where are you, son? We got some Nick Drake here, hon. Oh, I love it. I love all these open chords, sis.
Sundown and I'm lonely in this house.
She took Nick Drake, made it country. Sundown and I'm lonely in this house. Just her voice is country. It really is. So she can do, you got to remember, she can do a lot of stuff. And like the essence of her voice has the twang and the pain. And it sounds country.
I would give you everything that you wanted. And I would never ask for any of it back. And if I could take only as much as I needed, I would take everything you had.
Yes, sis. Oh, man. Again, clever. We got clever there, and that's where country comes in. Beautiful. I like that one. I like that one so much I can feel myself driving down a country road, windows down with that one. That one's definitely a summer track. That Give or Take Her one, it kind of sneaks up on you. I got a lump in my throat because I just was like, I remember what it felt like when you first started falling in love with somebody and you were like, I want to sop you up like gravy. I want to sop you up with my biscuit. I'm going to put my biscuit on you and I'm going to sop you right up. I am going to put you into a blender and drink you through a straw. That almost feels like horses running with that patting beat. Ooh, that's nice. I like the soundscape on that end, and I also like that she's having a nice vulnerable moment in the middle of the album. Because at the beginning we start out with like, I'm a big girl now. But she's also saying there's some shit I got to work on. Maybe one day I'll learn how to sway. It reminds me of that Tanya Tucker, if we're strong enough to bend kind of thing. Can you ever just go with the flow? So she's admitting, hey, I've gotten better, but I'm not all there. And neither am I, honestly. Neither am I. All right, Dinner with Friends. I hope to God it's not a song about what podcast they talked about. Hopefully Dinner with Friends is not, hey, how are you trying to optimize your life? What floor plan are y'all using? Dinner with my friends is just talking about Tim Curry and the Muppets. So
Dinner with friends in cities where none of us live.
Ew. I cannot relate at all to this. But that sounds fabulous. I aspire to be the level of rich one day where I'm having dinner with my friends in cities that none of us live in.
Face somebody makes when you give them a gift.
Except for the Christmas that my mom bought my husband condoms, expired condoms at that. You should have seen my husband's face that year. And then he said, "Don't worry, we'll put them to good use, Claudia."
My home state of Texas, the sky there, the horses and dogs, but none of their laws. The shape of his eyes, the shape of his nose,
Aw.
the cute way he mispronounces certain words, the smell of his clothes.
That was a great transition right there into that little chorus. Oh my Lord. Yeah, you can just feel in that change her being swept away. Once again, you could be independent all day long, but then the right hottie comes along. Did I just write a song? Yeah, somebody comes along with that body yaddy yaddy and sweeps you into a whole damn key change, sis.
Early in June, when the fireflies first start to glow, never gets old.
It don't ever get old. Them lightning bugs, honey. The lightning bugs in June. There ain't nothing like them. I'm ashamed to say we used to, I hate saying this, we used to pinch the little ends off of them and decorate our face with them and say that we were, wood nymph princesses. It was real romantic at the time. Now it just is slaughter. I love the whining guitar that keeps weaving its way through here. It's such a great motif, that ethereal cry out there. I love that. Heart of the Woods. Ooh. I think we made it to Wonderland. We're talking about the communication of trees, the secret life of trees under the ground. There's a world that cannot be seen. And I think this might be a commentary on us finding out that trees communicate through their roots. They're talking. Now I'm anxious all of a sudden thinking about the trees talking, conspiring against us behind our backs. I love the double vocal on so many of these tracks because it does still harken back to that Canyon era, that Laurel Canyon, the folk singers of the 70s. But her voice always seems to bring an element of country to it, and always her sound is so fresh and modern. So I think it's an interesting take. I like that, and it's kind of hippy dippy, kind of flowy. Heart of the Woods, that feels like it's going on my playlist when I want to start a commune. When I transition into my commune era, which is basically just when I have a kid and I don't want to take care of it no more. I'm like, hey, y'all want to move out to the woods and help me with this shit? Ooh. I like that mandolin.
I wanna bathe in the moonlight until I'm fully charged. That I carry.
Ooh. Here we go. Girl, I feel myself on a black stallion riding through the night. I feel myself topless on a black stallion. That's what I feel. And I feel like that moonlight's just hitting me. It's just like my milky bosom through the night. And like maybe I have like a sheer cloth that's just flowing behind me. But like just like except for me, it would be like, you know, it's got a real heartbeat to it. We need to put this behind a paywall. I can really feel that being, that right there is a great drag performance. Somebody can have that. Okay, The Architect.
I don't understand, are there blueprints or plans? Can I speak to the architect?
I like that this is like that simple country songwriting format, so that the point is coming across. This song feels like kind of embracing the mystery. Did somebody do it, or was it here? Yeah, is it part of some kind of design or not? And I think a lot of us ask that question every day. Lonely Millionaire.
You can step off a plane into a black car. You can pay them to wait.
Oh.
When I get paid, I want to spend it on you.
Sade. Where are you, sis? Sade, I just got transported to a 90s Dillard's. I would like those shoes in cream. Do you got a kitten hill?
I earn it all to keep you warm. Who wants to be a lonely millionaire? Coming home, ain't no one there that you can talk to in your king size bed.
That's so sexy. I'm sending that to my husband right now. That one's my favorite so far, honestly. Because that shoots me back to those Lovers Rock. That's like a Lovers Rock tribute almost. But it obviously, she always puts her own spin on things. But she is an excellent curator of other pop moments. All right, Heaven Is. What is heaven?
We spend all day where the north wind blows, and you bought me a lavender rose, put it in water when we got home. That's what heaven is.
This is your Ren Fair song. Honey, grab a turkey leg, 'cause we're going LARPing. We are LARPing, honey. You know, maybe I'll go. I'm going to go LARPing as Kacey, I guess, at the Ren Fair this year. Grab you a turkey leg and a funnel cake, because we're about to watch a joust and go make out behind the porta potties. And hey, that's what heaven is to me. Who are you to judge me? Judge ye not, lest ye be judged.
I don't care for money or fame. All for you, I give it away. The way you sound when you call my name. That's what heaven is.
Listening to this song, I'm ready to give away all my rights and be burned at the stake. I love that she goes for the romance. I feel like this album is one that you can play if you're wanting to get hyped up or if you're just wanting to toot around the house. It's perfect. It's perfect for all the occasions. It's like my one cousin who was a carny that we know can swing both ways, if you know what I'm saying.
The moon is hanging over us. The wind is in the tree.
That got cute fast.
Made it through the tears to see the Miyazaki sky.
I'm glad that I kind of get these references because we just watched a Miyazaki film the other night. It does kind of bring in that sweet, just that magical element to it. It's cute. The song is cute, but also it's got a little bit of, it's got its own magic to it too.
Ridiculous, hazy, crazy, rainbow explosions of ecstasy. Oh my God, the memories. Happy tears overflowing, lightning bolts so overwhelming. Ugly crying, now I'm melting, turning into flowers blooming. Angels singing, bells are ringing. Baby, I'm in love, tsunami washing over both our bodies. Sailor Moon's got nothing on me.
That got psychedelic plumb quick, but I like it. I like she leaned way into camp on that one. I'm proud of you. Nothing to be scared of.
You're the only one I want to give my love. There's nothing to be scared of.
I feel like this puts a nice bow at the end as the end track because it's sweet. We've got those tight harmonies returning. It's the simple design. It's the simple structure. Basically, I've got your back. I've got you on my mind. Don't be afraid. And it's like a peaceful entry to love, and I think that really fits with the whole vibe of the album of I'm going to a mature place. I want to love the right way. Honey, I ain't even been further west than Oklahoma, and this album takes me all the way to Laurel Canyon. I'm just driving through that canyon, got my top down, and I'm hoping not to get stabbed by the Manson family. The album makes me want to start making dandelion tea. I've never thought about doing that in my whole life. But like I could crush up some dandelions. I'm like, this shit is bad for me because I might start asking people for sourdough starters.